A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. Today, it's a preseason matchup, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Under center for the Vikings, out comes the former Michigan State Spartan and longtime veteran Kirk Cousins.
And one nice thing you can always say about Kirk Cousins is that he's consistent. Always puts up nice numbers each and every year. If there is a downside to his game, it's been the lack of playoff success. All in all, though, a formidable starting quarterback at a time in the league, it's tough to find your franchise guy.
Milton Williams busting through to get him for a loss of 6. A situation they'll certainly want to avoid going forward. An early second and long they're facing. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. An early task, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
A gain of 14 yards brings up 3rd.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Christian Barmore getting in there to drop it.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. Back deep for New England is Marcus Jones. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return, and the Patriots take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And getting the nod here in the preseason, big opportunity for their rookie quarterback.
And I know everyone's trying to rein in their optimism just a bit, but he played awfully well in the opener. Yeah, he's got some things to work on, as every rookie does, but he gave us all the reason to believe that he could be the starter. Now he's got to prove it again here in game number 2.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Stevenson. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
A gain of 6. And the Patriots first down. It's a gain of 6.
They'll run it. This is Ramondre Stevenson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10.
To throw is Brady. They'll dump that off to Gibson, complete. From the 38 now, here comes 2nd and 8.
Out of bounds at the 38-yard line. A gain of 2.
They'll run for the first time with Antonio Gibson. And he'll take this one down to the 36. They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down. Now Brady. He's got his target. That's complete. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 21. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move.
First down. A gain of 15. First down, Patriots.
Well, they clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease, feels good about what he's doing. And I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that, I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
From the 8, they've got it 1st and goal. Now Brady. Throwing middle, and it's complete.
Brady's pass.
That'll bring up second and goal after the gain of 5.
A gain of 5 brings up second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Stevenson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, New England.
So both sides of the football contributing here early. Their defense forces the punt, and then the offense takes it down the field and punches it in on the short touchdown run.
And, Brandon, that's good complementary football, and that's what they're going to need if they want to get out of here victorious.
Now on to Borregales for the extra point. And he gets it to make it 7-0 Patriots.
Makes the score Patriots 7.
That time a 9-play drive. And it was polished off by a Ramondre Stevenson touchdown run. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Vikings taking the field here for their second drive of the game. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one, but now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop.
The 29-yard line.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Milton Williams. Now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Yeah, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game. I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped up, shaking his head, frustrated right now behind center. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
For the Vikings.
And here's Ryan Wright now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return is Jones. Powers ahead at the 45. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. So back onto the field come the Pats for their second drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
Patriots, first down.
As a coach, you absolutely love seeing your offense find their rhythm early, and that's exactly what we've seen so far. They had a touchdown on their opening drive, and now they connect here for another nice gain for a first down. This offense is moving the ball well, exactly as they drew it up in practice.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They run once more with Stevenson. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. 2nd and 4. They can still get a first down without scoring.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Vikings' 6-yard line.
Throwing now is Brady. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
For the field goal, a 23-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early two-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy about the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And now out comes Minnesota. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. 2nd down, 8 to go from the 28.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 28-yard line.
Now Cousins completes this to Addison out left. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A gain of 19 yards.
Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. He'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
Pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 47-yard line.
Play fake. Cousins. He lets one go deep for Addison. This is caught inside the 15. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
And the Vikings first down.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 10-yard
to throw it is Cousins. A throw off his back foot there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
To throw, Cousins. He'll try and do this himself. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The decision to tuck and run gets him 3, but that's not enough. Now it's 4th.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback.
So Charles there on the board after that kick. So 3 drives, 3 points. Obviously not the start that you were hoping for, but we're able to erase that 0 off the scoreboard.
Yeah, I guess what you're saying is a point a drive is not what offenses are striving for by any stretch. They're happy they've got 3 now. They hope that unlocks their offense for bigger points down the road.
The Patriot offense now set to come back out onto the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. I go to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Right side, that's complete to Gronkowski. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
In any running play that's called, they're always hoping it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice game like that, you're able to do so many things anyway.
And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. Oh, and one of the linebackers has got it. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Every week we hear talk about create turnovers. In particular, they wanted to force some fumbles. They got one right there.
And it shows you how the game has changed over time. It used to be good enough for a guy to get a sack of a quarterback in the pocket. Now, if you come to the sidelines and you didn't knock the ball free, your coaches are upset with you. All right? So if you're a quarterback, it starts all the way back in the youth leagues. Take care of the ball, take care of the ball, take care of the ball, because here come the defenders.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by a lot of scrimmage.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Cousins. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Jordan Addison, 48 yards. And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up.
When you're a great route runner, it makes you that much better as a receiver because now your quarterback trusts that you're going to be where he expects and he's able to deliver the ball on time.
Extra point attempt here still to come. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And Jordan Addison capped it off with a touchdown catch. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. Gets around him. A second juke. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the deep. And it's intercepted. Still going inside the 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And the big boy, dare I say, he showed some athleticism there.
Oh, without a doubt. And you know what else we saw on that play? Why they do more and more ball drills in practice. They want everyone proficient with catching the football and being comfortable because you never know when a big play like this will happen for a big man.
That post-game locker room, does he get an extra drumstick?
Hey, he was going to get that anyway. He may get the whole spread now.
Yeah, put some gravy on there. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. 17. So they throw a pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he will be taken down here as the first quarter of play will come to an end. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. Looking to put a drive together as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. To throw, it's Brady. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Brady. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Here's Brady to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England.
Touchdown, New England.
A big play there. 71 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A gain of 4.
Cousins.
3rd and 4.
Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
And that's patience to be admired right there because he looks left, looks right, and waits for the right guy to come open, spots him in the middle of the field, and delivers.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Cousins to throw it. Throw to the right, hauled in by Addison. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now Cousins. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line.
A loss of 6.
Marcus Epps. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing is Cousins. He finds his man complete. It's Moss. The Vikings on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing. Cousins. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle is going to leave him about a yard or so short.
A 9-yard gain on the play.
Cousins on the keeper. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line of scrimmage.
Cousins. It's a gain of a yard.
Cousins now. Throw left side, complete to Moss. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the Patriots' 4-yard line.
Off the play fake, Cousins. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. A great effort there. Ready for the regular season with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Vikings are going to take the lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards and 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Possession back to the Patriots. Ramondre Stevenson headed out with the offense. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not to any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, You would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. Brady down throw. Looking for Edelman, and he hits him. It's complete. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
And it's 3rd down.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They brought in the heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play, but we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one, wound up hitting him for a first down.
Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Here's 2nd and 10.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the
Brady.
49-yard line.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get positive yardage there, so it'll be a touchdown.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
4th down.
They'll run for it. It's Stevenson. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. That one good for 17 yards on 4th. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down.
It's a gain of 17.
Now a play fake. Brady.
First down, New England.
A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
Point after, right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Vikings offense and Kirk Cousins getting ready for this next possession. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this one. And I think the ball's out. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 2nd and short now following the fumble.
The offense retains possession.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd.
Now Cousins here on the bootleg. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Harold Landry just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Going underneath, he's got Hockenson. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. And here's Ryan Wright now as he's on to punt for Minnesota. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Pats will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. New England trying to get a place on offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
And the Patriots, 1st down.
Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And all the way in, touchdown, New England. Ramondre Stevenson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Minnesota's offense takes over possession as we eke closer and closer to intermission. Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 11.
Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And now we're going to get a stoppage as, yeah, that looks like Jackson who's shaken up. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Hey, see the ball, see the ball, see the ball.
From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And his throw is incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, here's Cousins. He's got his target. And it's out. He put it on the carpet. And fortunately, he's able to get this one back, so it is a first down.
Vikings, first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. To throw is Cousins. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now Cousins. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. He's having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
It's a gain of 11.
Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throw left side complete. That's Moss. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
Out of bounds at
2nd and 5.
line. A gain of 5.
Cousins.
2nd and 5.
He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. The linebacker, Robert Spillane, making a big play.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And his kick is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So they're able to get that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to get that quick drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th floor studios. A little abridged version of the halftime report here, as both defensive coordinators might be having speaks with their players. That begs the question, can any defense get a stop in the second half? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and join our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
He finds Douglas complete.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And they go play action with May. Now he's going to step up and run. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 48-yard line.
Straight ahead, Gibson. Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
First down, Patriots.
Open man, that's Henry. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Vikings 47-yard line.
To the air, May. That's out to the flat for Gibson. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Antonio Gibson. It's a gain of 6. And
throwing here is May. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters play a little bit more than they did in week 1, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle, no mental mistakes, or are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half. Looking to put a drive together. They'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw.
At the 16-yard line.
And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up third.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has now received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And here's Ryan Wright now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Now a fair catch is called for and taken a few yards across midfield. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Incomplete. Coverage defensively by Jeff.
Looking to throw. May. Now back foot throw there is incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's May. He'll let this go deep for Bourne. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. And now out comes Minnesota. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. Looking to throw McCarthy. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
3rd down from the gun, McCarthy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got the first, but we also have a flag on the field. And they're already walking backwards. And this 3rd down looking very tough after the holding penalty. 3rd and long. To the right goes Mason. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, that was a 3rd long run, and to me, that was just a wave the white flag kind of a situation. Obviously, they don't want to risk the chance of throwing it downfield and risking a turnover in this section of the field.
And here's Ryan Wright now, standing just about on his own goal line. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. A 40-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. To throw, it's May. He's got Hooper on the short connection. They'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll throw with May. pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring it down.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him. Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
So here's a 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. With the football going back to the Vikings offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
1st and 10 at the 31.
Mason going to get it on 1st down. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Making the catches is the tight end Oliver. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Mason. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Here's McCarthy. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. Now the Vikings will send out the special teams crew here for a field goal try. This just 32 yards officially from the right hash. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll bring him back within a point. So give him 3 on that drive. Normally you'd say, we'll take it. But the way points have been flying around, it feels like a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah, you just have to wonder. A field goal is going to be enough because, as you pointed out, the way touchdowns have been scored, does kicking a field goal actually put you at a disadvantage the rest of the way?
Yeah, they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35.
They'll set up a throw. It's got Hooper on the short connection. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7 yards.
Now back to throw.
3rd down.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Here's a give to Gibson. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
On the tackle. A gain of a yard.
On 2nd down, here's Gibson again. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
17 yards. That's another Patriots 1st down. 1st and goal, New England.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. They'll run with Gibson. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots.
Touchdown.
Antonio Gibson taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Patriots get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Vikings 30.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. A handoff to start the drive to Mason. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. They work now on 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 31-yard line.
Working out of the gun is McCarthy. Short throw caught by the tight end Oliver. The offense on 3rd down, they've had a lot of chances but not much success, converting only 3 times. Here it's 3rd and 3. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Caleb Chason, the former 1st-rounder, in there to get the sack. And here's Ryan Wright now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And taken right on the 30. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. New England's offense set to go. They have the lead, obviously, late in the game. I guess the good news for them is if for some reason they would make a mistake, a field goal does the opposition no good.
Everyone loves to have a little bit of a cushion, and that helps you immeasurably. But the bottom line is, do all the things that you're taught in order to close out the game. Don't even let that become an issue.
Yeah, but still a 1-possession game. This one not fully over yet. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, May with it. That one caught by Polk.
May's pass.
3rd and 4. This crowd urging on their defense. They're up and making noise.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Pressure comes and down he goes. They brought him in off the corner. He gets in to drop him for a loss of 4. The defense, they brought the house. That O-line, they were overwhelmed.
To put it mildly, because they didn't have enough bodies to block all the guys that came at them. Their best move, how they would have been better served, just turn around and yell, "Look out!" because here they come.
Price now to return. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here, 1st and 10. And now out comes Minnesota. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest. Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
Now McCarthy. He'll get this into the hands of Price. And he will have the Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And that's a much-needed 1st down right there. Look, they're down by 8. So logic says they don't have to get a touchdown out of this drive. But the way things are going, I don't know if I'd put it in the hands of my defense here. You might not get the ball back at all. So if a 4th down situation comes up, I'm thinking hard about going for it right here and right now.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38.
At the 38-yard line.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw it. That's to Naylor once again.
McCarthy's pass.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1. At the 30.
On the give, it's Mason. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On the ground again, it's Mason. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. They get 14 there. 1st down, Vikings.
That's another Vikings 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
McCarthy's pass.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be met and dropped behind the line of scrimmage. This offense has converted 2 third downs on this drive already. This is 3rd and 4. To the air with McCarthy. And they're going to get him. They bring him down the sack back at the 16-yard line. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
So the field goal unit is on the field, as this is a big spot right here.
A
33-yarder from the left hash. And this one is right through. And that'll get the lead down to 5. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied. That 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the end.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
New England trying to get a place on offense. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
21 yards.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Douglas. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
He'll look to throw.
At the 29-yard
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Hayes pass.
3rd and 5.
To Zach Charbonnet. No gain on the play.
They'll look to throw here. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So on fourth down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. And remember, despite giving up the field goal, this is still a one-score game.